So what we're going to talk about today is odd versus even functions. And in the video, I'm going to ask you to think once in a while, and when you're asked to think, I'd like you to write down your answers in your notebook. So first, we're going to talk about even functions. One that we're familiar with is f of x is x squared. It looks something like that. And we know that it's symmetric by reflection across the y-axis. What that means is, if the red dotted line is our y-axis, we can reflect left and right across it and nothing changes. So I want you to think right now and tell me what f at 2 is and what f at negative 2 is. So write that down. Now let's talk about odd functions. Another one that we know is g of x is x cubed. Looks something like that. And remember, the fact that it's odd means that I can rotate it like this and it still looks pretty much the same. So remember what that means. It means it's symmetric by rotation around the origin. Now, it's symmetric by rotation. I'm going to remind you that that rotation is 180 degrees. And if this black point right here is my origin, that means that we can rotate it by 180 degrees around that point, and nothing really changes. Now what I want you to do, I want you to think, if g of x is x cubed, what's g at 2, what's g at negative 2? And the last thing that I want to talk about is a function that's neither even nor odd. So here it is, x to the fourth plus 2x cubed plus x. Looks something like that. And now I don't want to write anything down, but I just want you to think, what is h at 2, what's h at negative 2? So remember, if you need, go back through the video, rewind it, look at the questions that I asked you to think about, and write them down in your notes. We'll talk about them next day in class.